What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Show with another video, and today a little bit of news in the gaming world today. Dying Light the Beast, the highly anticipated next entry in Techland zombie survival franchise, has officially been delayed to September 19th. As you know, it's supposed to come out in August, at the end of August, and it got delayed. I know how we all feel about delays. I know how we all feel about games not being polished when they come out. I'm gonna say from my standpoint, I think it's a good thing. And I'll explain why a little bit later in the video. But the decision came after a lot of apparently positive previews from journalists and content creators who got the game early. What they're saying, people really liked the game. They thought it was fun. They thought it was interesting. And this what kind of made Techland feel like this could be something truly special. However, those previews also highlighted areas that could definitely be fine-tuned, like better UI or cutscenes, gameplay balance, some of the physics, obviously some of the animations. If you played Dying Light games before, you know animation and physics are a very important part of the series. And rather than pushing forward and risking a flawed first impression, they chose to kind of delay it for about 4 weeks to ensure that the final product meets both community expectations and their own standards. Now, this is not nothing new. Games get delayed all the time, like literally all the time. And I'm not mad at it, but obviously, you know, a lot of people don't really like people, or at least game companies, to announce a date, get people excited, get people ready, and then push that date back constantly. I think you're allowed at least like one pushback. I think any more than one pushback is like your game just wasn't ready to go. But that a lot of that goes into like the corporate talk of it, like game companies got to meet certain deadlines. A lot of the times that we blame the devs for certain stuff, it don't be the devs. It be specifically the higher ups in the company that want the game to be released, and they don't really know how long it would take to make the game fully polished. They just want the game out. That's just true for anything, right? Say what you will, though. I think this move shows a level of respect for the Dying Light community. You know, especially for longtime fans who followed the Cal Crane's legacy. You know what I'm saying? It's a rare thing for a development team to kind of listen to feedback, because you'll come out and you'll see a lot of content creators and stuff say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. And it kind of comes out and it's still the same. They're like, well, we'll fix it in the day one patch. They specifically want to make that day one patch early, and I can kind of respect that. But now I want to speak on this before what I said I was going to speak on early in the video. Now, I think that this is a great move, and the reason why I think it's a great move, because I have played Dying Light before. I've played both Dying Lights. I haven't played any of the DLCs. I played both the games, and I beat both the games. Or actually, I didn't beat 2. And that's what I'm going to kind of talk about in the video. So when I played Dying Light 1, I don't much remember it. I was actually in awe. Like, you know, I really don't play a lot of zombie survival games, so I don't really know if that's just like something different in the genre. I think what left it to be different from something like Dead Island was obviously the parkour or whatever. I played Dead Island 2, and I liked it. It was okay. I played both the Dead Island games. They're very unique, very creative. I think for me, it would always be Dying Light. So when Dying Light 2 was announced, and they announced it basically like it's a co-op game, you can go in there with your co-op partner and stuff, just kind of run through all the missions or whatever, I was actually kind of excited. I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited, to be honest, because I've always felt like, you know, games like that are co-op are just the funnest to play. So that, of course, made me look at it differently. I feel like if the game comes out to be co-op, it automatically goes up about 2 notches for me, especially if it's seamless. Unfortunately, I bought the game, and Dying Light 2 had one of the worst possible glitches known to man. Like, it was so glitched. Like, you could not play online together. I think, like, you couldn't really invite like your co-op partner. This kind of ruined the game for like the whole beginning part of the game. Like, this, to me, I experienced more bugs in Dying Light 2 than in Cyberpunk, when Cyberpunk first released. Like, Dying Light 2 was a mess. I played it on PlayStation. I was so excited. Like, me and my family members gonna go in, we're gonna play it. It was gonna be a great game. You know, so it was gonna be fun. And to its credit, it actually was pretty fun. I ended up playing it solo because I couldn't play it co-op. I said I didn't want to waste the money, so why not just go ahead and play it? I didn't want to refund. I didn't want to waste the money. I thought eventually that it would actually get fixed, and then this wouldn't be an issue. But by the time it got fixed, it was absolutely already done for me. And I'm gonna tell you what kind of made me stop playing it entirely. So when I started playing it, I thought it was great. I got towards like near the end game, and then I ended up like dying for my mission and got stuck in a death loop. Now this is I've seen this talked about in many games that this happens, where basically you die, you respawn, and just keep dying, and you're not able to kind of continue. It's like it just kind of soft locks you or hard locks you out the game. This to me is horrible. This is the worst glitch I've ever experienced in any game, and it was bad. It was very, very much bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. This looks at Dying Light 2 for me as one of the worst performance games ever. Now, granted, right now it might be fine, it might be good, and it might be very much playable. But for me, at least in that portion, I couldn't stand it. I really couldn't. That glitch, that killed an absolutely very fun game for me, and I won't never forget it. With that being said, though, this is why I feel like Dying Light the Beast is something that is very interesting, because I feel like we definitely need to push it back. I will be honest, I don't know much about the game. I feel like, to me, I'm not a person that does a crazy amount of research. Now, as a person that does anime and gaming videos, this is not a lot. Like, I definitely do research on stuff that I research, but when it comes to games I'm potentially interested in, I'll just kind of like maybe kind of fish around, see what people think about it, and then do my own research. So for this one, I didn't know too much coming in. I don't know if it'll have the co-op aspect. I don't know if any of that, but hopefully with it being delayed, it means that it's going to have a brighter future and it's going to last a little bit longer than Dying 2 did for me. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Are you picking up Dying Light the Beast? Are you really excited for it? I see some people on Twitter kind of really excited for it. And I think that's really interesting. I think that Borderlands is coming out, and that's going to be fire. I can't wait for that to come out. That's another good co-op game. Hopefully, we see some improvements from what Dying Light 2 launched with. And with that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video.